Yes, good afternoon. Welcome to SirToshi's Bitcoin Chart Show. This is the Bitcoin forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network, where we find out what's up with what is going down. Today's date is Thursday, the 17th of August, 2023, the year of BSV. And the question we're going to ask today is BSV on life support? It is such a stupid question because all you need to do is look at the figures and figure it out for yourself. So that's what we're going to investigate. So let's crack on with it. Buy BSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online, the original protocol and genuine Bitcoin. Here we go. Right, now this is CoinDance is absolutely brilliant, apart from when they actually hide the figures from us. So is BSV on life support? Here we go. Let's have a quick look. So, Cabal coin BTC, $28,000, absolutely fundamentally worthless with no economic value and no contractual credibility. Bcrash, what a joke. Fisher Price Cash, who cares? And then we've got Bitcoin. So we've got transactions, 72.73% of the entire network. Let's have a quick look at that. Comparatively, so we've got here BitInfo charts reporting that we've got 2.1 million transactions over 24 hours, representing 36.9% of the entire market. Let's have a quick look at what's on chain. Oh, that is the mining stats. Looking good there. Broadcasted transactions. Okay, no. Let's have a quick look at this then. Should have brought it up. That's the one we want. Double check these transactions. So count is actually 1.8 million transactions over the last 24 hours. So that means again, what's on chain is the block explorer. So I would say they're far more accurate than BitInfo charts. But it just means that their figures are out. No surprise there. I don't think they're going to be reporting accurate figures very soon at all because they're going to be trying to hide the truth. As we know, that is what they do. Yep. Let's get back on here then. Block size 96.4. So the amount of data flowing on the chain going down a little bit. But let's bring that on. Let's have a look at these blocks. See, look. These blocks are still huge in comparison to BTC and Bcrash and Fisher Price Cash. Look. So again, 14 megabytes, 9 megabytes, 9, 2, 7, 1, 8, 10, 17, 25, and we used to seeing gigabyte blocks, but considering this is a column of 30, and BTC, what's the biggest block? 1.7. Oh no, they got 2. So let's say if they were all 2 megabytes, then that would be a maximum of 60 megabytes. We have got 20, we've got 14, 17, and 25. So that overtakes that, with a few others anyway, just in a few blocks. So it's not really on life. It's not on life support there at all. It's just the price being artificially suppressed. Let's just whiz through these figures. I know I want to make this a really quick show. Look at this. It's currently 71% more profitable to mine on a Cabal coin than BTC. But again, Fisher Price Cash and Bcrash. Again, much of a muchness. But what I'm going to show you now is fascinating. So this figure here just simply shows you the competition for Bitcoin. And it disincentivizes the other miners to actually mine BSV, which means they're not holding any. And remember, we've got two of the world's richest men mining BSV, and which means they don't actually, they can cover the cost of their mining operations via other means. They don't need to sell their BSV. So not only are they restricting the supply of BSV onto the market, they're also economically disincentivizing other miners to get it, which means nobody is holding any of this thing. This thing is literally culminating in, I suppose, like a springboard for when demand comes in. There is the demand for this thing will go through the roof. And where can you buy it from? All these exchanges are delisting it. My God, the price is absolutely primed. But let me show you the figures that have actually really impressed me, which I just want to go over, which is the hash rate. So that's global hash rate 7 days, global hash rate 24 hours, Cabal coin hash rate 24 hours. But look at this. Look, this is phenomenal. So usually other miners has got like 70%, of the hash rate on this, and just recently other miners have been turning down their hash rate. So other miners are jumping on it, but look at that, it's still, the profitability is the same. Look, what, 0.5% more profitable to mine on BTC. Now, normally, other miners has got their competition, their hash rate, right up here, which is effectively managing the competition. Now, all this simply means is that other miners, and I suspect there are huge mining operations, have got hash rate in the bag. In fact, I remember seeing other miners where they had, like, I think they had like 45% of the hash rate on BTC. I mean, they're an absolutely huge operation, like absolutely staggering. And it looks to me like they're managing the hash rate. So if they can actually still make it pretty much the same amount of profitability to mine on Bcrash than it is BTC, and yet they're reducing their hash rate, this means that they've got more hash rate in the bag, and more hash rate is firepower. We're talking firepower. So that means that all they need to do, like, let's say if they manage to reduce their hash rate to a minimum, let's say sort of where it is on BTC, so other miners just with a 4.8%, which is a tiny amount, that means that when the time comes and they literally want to crush the competition on these coins to squeeze them off the chain so that they're no longer mining them, then they've got all that hash rate in the bag. This is what I'm saying. It's firepower. And other miners has somehow managed to reduce their hash rate on Bcrash from 70% down to 22%. And yet the profitability is still the same. So this is fascinating to watch. This is fascinating to watch. And whoever is behind it is highly skilled. Extremely highly skilled. I would say has an in-depth fundamental understanding of what Bitcoin truly is, to be managing the hash rate like this in such a way. It's phenomenal. So is BSV on life support? I would say no. I think the other coins are about to be dealt a death blow, if you ask me, in my humble opinion. So and this tells you all you need to know right now. Like I said, hash rate 70% down to 22%, and the profitability and the mining is still the same. It's huge what's coming. Fisher Price Cash, I mean, who cares? Like Hathor Merge Mining, I suspect we know who they are, and they've got 75% of the hash rate on the network. I mean, my goodness. And then this is Bitcoin, so we know that Talvin, that's a cross between Tal Mining and Calvin. Talvin. So we've got Calvin with Tal Mining with 61% of the hash rate, just meaning that he's winning 61% of the blocks, the block reward. And again, I suspect what's going on here is part of the deal is that Calvin will, after having spent 62 million on taking Tal private, I expect that he will be he's agreed to spend billions on his mining operation after he's got this amount of Bitcoin when the price pops. And he will be able to expand his mining operation to make it one of the biggest in the world. Literally one of the biggest mining operations. That is what I suspect all this Bitcoin here is going to be used for, investment purposes in the network. So, phenomenal what's going on. And it's all being managed. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because I actually saw a quote here from CSW himself. Let's have a quick look. That's DR, Dr. Craig Wright. Replies. Here we go. This is something about more BS. It was about Bitcoin being on life support. Where did I see it? Let's just see if we can find this. It was in a reply actually to Josh Hensley's post on his YouTube video saying is BSV on life support, and then Craig just simply fired back with BS. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's have a look at this one. Let's see if there we go. Look, he just said BS. Look, is BSV in life support? You know, so he's obviously watched that, and Joshua was saying, "Oh, it is in life support," and he's just said BS. That's hilarious. That is all you need to know. That's all you need to know from the man who knows and the man who invented Bitcoin. BS. It's on life support. My goodness. My goodness. So let's have a quick butchers at the other figures then. Here we go. Loving this one, the comparative chart. So it's still actually recording here, 2.1 million. Rather than the 1.8 million, but still crushing the rest of the field. And this is nothing compared to what we're used to seeing. And look at that. BSV right out on its own here. So we've got transaction throughput, transactions per second along the bottom. Look, miles out there. And then the cost per transaction. The cheaper it is, the higher it goes. So it's miles out. It's miles out in front of the field. Coin cent, a bit of a bullshit metric there. But mining profitability, this is interesting. And again, just comparing to BTC. But again, they're just squeezing the other miners off the chain. So the supply is being absolutely squeezed. It's basic economics, you know. You restrict the supply, demand increases. And that's what's going to coming. That's what's going to be coming, especially due to the court cases coming up. Let's just have a quick look at the statistics here. This is protocols. So first ordinals protocol transactions 61,000. You know, I prefer looking at applications. Let's see who is doing what. STUK 1.3 million transactions. Output 84 million. My goodness me. My 2 cents. 35,000 transactions. 30 hash 18. Peer game 6,000. Again, record IoT is offline at the moment because I think it was their own node. So I'm guessing it was their node that had trouble dealing with the amount of transactions they were uploading onto the Bitcoin network. So when that comes on, my goodness me. You know, I mean, look at this as it previously. Yeah. I mean, phenomenal. World record set all round. Just amazing. This is the showing you the environmental friendliness, CO2. I mean, look at that. Bitcoin absolutely romping away with it. You know, 0.02. And that is a CO2 per transactions in kilograms. In comparison to BCH second, which is a 0.7 compared to 0.02. I mean, my goodness me. You know, smashing it. Absolutely smashing it. Yeah. Mining operations. So I know Coin Dance just shows you Tau and other miners. So they're sort of like including all these, but they're not really showing you Gorilla Pool or others or Mining Dutch. That What's on Chain is showing you. We looked at those. Let's have a look at the price. Look at that again. I would say, you know, the price is not a reflection of what's actually true, the true value of it by any means. I wonder if that price dip actually happened because of Josh's video about BSV being on life support. Who knows? You know, who knows? Could be. And then we've got CryptoQuant. I mean, look, the exchanges are still cashing out of their BTC. They're letting go of it like it's a hot potato. They're like, yeah, don't want that. No way. You know, you've only got a few months left until this epic court case. Look at the price. Ooh, they're taking a massive dump just earlier yesterday evening. I mean, what a price to buy in at. My goodness. And there we go. That is just a 40-minute show. We'll leave you there. Hope you enjoyed it. As ever, be aware, take care, stay safer there. We'll see you in the next one. The largest court case in financial history, the Cabal versus Bitcoin, 15th of January 2024. Stay tuned. Catch you guys later.